This is Wade, an absolutely rancid leaked Floor 2 entity that never made it into the game. This creature, although not fully colored and textured, appears to be a hideous slug-alligator hybrid, and has been teased to lurk in water-flooded environments by some secret dialogue El Goblino can occasionally state. Now, Wade here is pretty much old news. As I had said, they were originally planned to be released alongside Floor 2, but were eventually scrapped. I even thought they'd return in the content update, but that wasn't true either. However, recent evidence has come to light which may reveal that this entity might, just might, return in the new garden subfloor very soon. In this video, I'll be telling you all the details, so with all of that being said, let's begin. Alright, so what am I going on about how Wade may appear in the garden? As I had stated, this entity was specifically made for the mines, and El Goblino even implies it in his dialogue, which can only be seen if you interact with him in the mines. It doesn't work in the hotel. Well, I recently asked Red, who's a Doors developer, a question regarding Wade, and his answer was intriguing. Now, as I had said, Wade was created prior to the release of Floor 2, but believe it or not, Louis was as well. Now, both of these entities were practically the same age. It's just one was added to the game in the content update and one wasn't, so why is this important at all? Well, this means that Wade may be implemented into the upcoming garden subfloor. If Wade was actually intended to release in the mines, then they would have been implemented alongside Louis in the content update, given how both entities were created around the same time. However, given how they weren't, it's possible plans for them differed from Louis, and now they're intended to release in the garden rather than in the mines. Now, of course, it's always possible that Wade just requires extra time and care, especially with mechanics and such, to add than Louis did, and it's also possible that the entity was scrapped altogether. However, given how Wade's model was completely created, and how it's been in development for multiple months, I don't think it's likely for the developers to completely waste the character or have its functionalities unfinished. The entity also seems to fit a lot better in the garden rather than in the mineshaft. This thing is a slug hybrid creature. Those are two animals known for being found in the wilderness, not underground. So what better place to implement them than in the subfloor themed around nature? Also, now that I think about it, since the garden itself was in development even before Floor 2 came out, it's entirely possible Wade was meant for the subfloor ever since the beginning, and its role in the mines was just a misinterpretation from my part. Who knows? Now, I know this theory may seem like somewhat of a stretch, but given the circumstances, I definitely see it being likely for Wade to finally be added in the garden subfloor after being cut from the game for so long. So, with all of that being said, let me know in the comments what you think, and thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy.